June 23rd, I was at Jack Astor's following a baseball game. I went to a baseball game with 4 of my friends. I spoke to 2 female RCMP officers and asked them where they were from, and they were unresponsive. They didn't have anything to say. So in passing, I just stated, good luck with Saturday. And nothing happened. We got into my cab. Right at the corner here of Front and Simcoe, the cab was stopped by a Toronto police car. And at that point, I was taken by the arm, and a line of questioning began. First questions were, what are you doing in the area? And I explained, I was here with a baseball game, I was in the cab going to my girlfriend's house. At that point, they put me in handcuffs and basically said, we're gonna ask you some questions. The arresting officer was asking me questions about what I allegedly said to the RCMP officers. Then 2 female officers literally got in my face and said, you don't remember telling us good luck with Saturday? And at that point, I was like, yeah, I said that. What transpired next was just beyond unbelievable. I never thought that anything like this could ever happen to me. During the booking, I knew that, this wasn't a valid arrest. They went into my pockets, took my ID out. They didn't even ask me for my ID in the streets, just helped themselves to it. Didn't tell me why I was being arrested, tell me what I was being arrested with, but no explanation. While they were questioning me on the street, I didn't want to say anything. I said I'd rather remain silent. I don't know what this is all about. I want to speak to a lawyer or duty counsel. That was the wrong answer. That's what made me go to 52 Division. And a booking sergeant from around the table came around, grabbed me by the neck, while the 2 arresting officers held me by the shoulders, took me to a room directly behind me, shut the door. I asked them what they were doing, and they said, we're strip searching you. It wasn't, please take your clothes off. It wasn't, there was no explanation. As soon as the door shut, the booking sergeant staff began beating me in the face. Every time he hit me in the face, he would use an open hand, kicked me in the legs, beat me in the torso. I have defensive bruising just from being like this. At no point did I fight back. I had 3 guys, 2 guys holding me, 1 guy literally beating me up. They just tore my clothes off. They didn't say, take your clothes off, we want to strip search you. They didn't explain. The shirt was ripped open. Literally grabbed me by the bottom of my hands and flipped me like this so that the back of my head hit the concrete floor. Completely ripped my clothes off. At this point, I'm completely naked. I have 1 man sitting on me, beating me like this, while the other 2 are holding me down. At that point, I sat around naked for 5 hours, and one of the arresting officers, I believe 8330, if I'm correct, I have the information here, came and asked me to stand, stood. He took my underwear, which was up against the wall, and kicked it underneath the cell and told me to get decent, because 2 what he explained were detectives were coming to ask me some questions. I asked them for their IDs and if they were in fact Toronto police officers because they were in plain clothes. And they just took the stance that, listen, we can either help you out with this or you can kind of continue this way and you're gonna get no help. So I just said, okay, that's fine, if I could just have your names. And they looked at each other, and one of the officers said, I'm Officer C, and this is Officer 6. They sat me down and started asking me questions about what I know, what is going to happen on Saturday, if I know any information, if I know any information about labor groups, if I belong to a labor group. I had no answers.
So you were arrested and detained, thrown in a cruiser, beaten up, strip searched, all because you said good luck on Saturday.
Good luck with Saturday.